Well, hey there, and welcome to the Homa Hangout Live. Hope you're doing well. We have hit August and we're back, and we have got some cool stuff coming up this month for you. Hope you're doing all well in the chat. And there we go. Before we get into things today, we are going to be covering some of the Homa portfolio. We have 7 games in the top 200 right now, and we are going to be looking at one of those in particular today. But we'll cover a little bit of some of them, and we'll show you what's been going on. But before we get into all of that, just a little bit of housekeeping. You'll see in the description below a link to the Sensor Tower hybrid casual webinar that we have collaborated with on, and I'm just going to show you that real quick. Let's jump into things here, and if I just go onto here, you will see how to unlock revenue and engagement with hybrid casual in association with Sensor Tower, the webinar coming up featuring our head of publishing, Artur, who is absolutely wealth of knowledge in this subject. So highly recommend you go and check that one out. You will see the link in the description of this video. You can see there a little bit of an overview of what is inside once you sign up. 2-part webinar, this one. Super insightful stuff. You just click on the link and you'll get taken to the Sensor Tower page with all of the information, and you can start watching them straight away. So I would highly recommend that you click on that link down below. Come and join the webinar with Artur and Sensor Tower, all about hybrid casual. Very cool stuff indeed, very high level. So be sure to go and check that out. And of course, you can tell us what you thought of it on the Discord, and you'll see the links to all of that below. And of course, if you're looking to have a publisher publish your game, come and test your games with us, you'll find a link below as well. So there we go. While we're on LinkedIn, by the way, if you didn't know already, we do have a hybrid casual group that's run by myself, and I curate a ton of stuff on there, as I do on the Discord. But if you're a LinkedIn sort of person and that floats your boat, do come and join us over on LinkedIn inside the group and follow along in there. I'm posting all different kinds of stuff. You'll see a little bit on the screen right now, but posting all the stuff I find there as an extra channel of goodness, content that is super dedicated to hybrid casual. So come and join us over there. Just do a search for hybrid casual games and you'll see Homa Academy there, and come and join in the group and say hello, which will be great. So before we get into anything else, let's go and take a quick look at well, you can see on the screen here, I've downloaded 5 of our games right now. We have in the top 200, I've left off Fight for America and Attack Hole. We've covered them pretty extensively here on the Homa Academy YouTube channel, which you should like and subscribe, by the way, if you want to keep up to date with all this stuff. But we have Life Bubble from Rosetta Studios and Yoan. So I think Yoan might be joining us today. So hopefully we might get a bit of insight from the developer himself. I'm trying to twist his arm to come on and share some of his knowledge with us, but we'll see how that goes. Currently 31 US on Android, Google Play right now. Then we have Wild West Cowboy, number 33 right now, which is an FPS, which is really cool. Aquarium Land is still there at 68, not downloaded on here. Agent Hunt, 87, and Hole and Fill, 95. And we've also got Dozer Demolish and Bill Brigade, which are new titles from us that we're probably going to be covering throughout this month, maybe a private stream within the Discord as well. So like I said, come and join us over on the Discord. Yoan, you are here. All right, good man. So we have the dev of Life Bubble today, and I am super pumped for this one because I have never actually played the live version of this game. In fact, I've only really seen videos of Life Bubble. It's an arcade idle exploration game, and I have to say the graphics are absolutely knockout. So I'm super pumped for this one, and I'm thrilled that Yoan's here with us. So say hello to Yoan in the chat, developer of Life Bubble, published with us right now. And Frantic's here. Happy Friday. 3 hours sleep, dude. Come on. What is up, everybody in the chat? What is up, Roman? What is up, Mr. Cortex? What is up, Tom? Tom's here. What is up, Tom? Where's your post to show us the magazine? Come on, Chris. Good to see you. Everybody I can see there. Jilly. What is up, Jilly? Good to see you 2. All right, let's jump into straight into it today. I want to try and play as much as we can with this. As we know with Arcade Idol, it takes a little while to get going on these games. It's the nature of the games. But let's fire it up. I'm on airplane mode, so hopefully we can play without that. Why do I always struggle with this? Oh, it's ristretto. I said that wrong. Apologies, Joan. I mispronounced that. And I'll just put track, because why not? What is up, Hassan? Good to see you. So here we go, life bubble. And off we go here. Ooh. Nice start to the game. Good bit of onboarding here. Quality. So we saw the rocket pan down, and give me a +1 in the chat. What do you think of these graphics? I'm just going to run around just for a little bit, check out the controls. It's beautifully done, I have to say. Very nice indeed. The animation on the character is delightful. The level of detail, we've got a little butterfly here, which I really love. I think that's really great. So graphics are knockout here. Very cool indeed. So the controls are really fluid. If anyone in the chat has already played this game, do let me know. And a huge congrats I should begin with. It's over 1 million downloads already, this game, which is absolutely knockout, I have to say. Super cool indeed. All right, so here's our little doodie, and we can see the area of which we're uncovering. Yoan, at any point that I either make a mistake or you think something's worth noting, please do let me know, because this is a conversation stream today. I just want to play through this one and show the level of quality that we're looking for publishing with Homa. So if you are a studio who has the capacity to build these types of games, I want you to reach out to me directly and we can have a chat. We are in what's the word? We are actively seeking new partners for this type of game. Maybe you sort of missed the hyper casual kind of era and you're more casual or even Steam based devs and you want to get into mobile. Please do hit me up. Discover the game at your own pace. There's no mistakes, only different choices. I love it. And there was one amazing thing about when you design your games. There's certain things that you want the player to do, but your player will always do the opposite. So I'm going to run around. I thought the onboarding was really smart here. We've got some missions up there that's just pulsed at me, which is amazing. And I've got to collect some of these crystals. And we do have an arrow pointing and leading us there, so let's do that. So auto chopping on the crystals there, very nice. Let's go and collect them up. Very cool. And I do know, which I'm going to point out straight away, that you can see in the bottom left-hand corner here, we have this magnifying glass minus, and I'm going to have to press it because really gives a good scope of the whole area and world environment that we can explore. We even have a mini map here. Oh, look at this. All right. All right. So X marks the spot where we are, which is real nice. We can see a gold resource there. I'm thinking they might be trees just below us. Let's go and see if that is trees. And I'll get rid of this. Oh, at the top there. Okay, yeah, and I would say have that X here. It might be an iPad thing, but have the X at the corner of the mini map here. That was kind of, or even touch the screen at this point. So if you can't actually do anything on this screen, like move it around, I just tap, get rid of, just make the whole screen tap so you can get rid of it like that. So what was down here then? It was green. I think, oh, I'm running out of energy. Oh my goodness. All right, so I'm outside my bubble, so I ran out of air, not energy, my bad. Let's zoom ourselves back in then. Tom says, I really like the circle showing your vision range. Yeah, it's very smart. There's so much goodness here. I have got 20 red crystals, and it's pointing me towards filling up this kind of machine type thing. So let's do that. Expand in. Oh, okay, so we had a timer. So let's hit that expand, and that will increase our circular range, I'm guessing. Look at that. Beautiful particle effects. super quality. And we've just unlocked our helper here. So well, you'll notice that flying around we've got rewarded videos. I've gone on airplane mode just so we don't see the adverts today as we're playing through and checking out the design, but they would obviously be rewarded videos. I'm just going to chop these because I'm right next to it, and then we chuck out the little man there. So my bag is full. We've got an additional bag here that I can unlock for another 20 slots on a rewarded video. So again, a great nod to monetization there. Let's go and follow this arrow and figure out what this guy is doing. Upgrade your character. You can increase my bag size by 5 for $5, of which I have 25 indicated in the top right hand corner, which is very cool indeed. Nice, nice. And again, we have a range of rewarded videos here for increasing all the various elements that we can upgrade our character with, which is really smart. And what's really great here is that we've just completed an upgrade. So I'm already in the mode of going, okay, I've just got an extra 5 to my bag. Do you know what? I think I'll up it to 40 for 30-second video. Speed is always nice. Life, tools, and power, and it gives a nod of what's coming in the future as well. So many good things about that. The GUI's gorgeous, by the way. Real nice. And again, we have another arrow pointing me to this bigger machine. Ooh. Okay, with more monetization sections there. Oh, and that's creating me crystals. Okay, cool. I'm just going to read Johan's comment here. On the upgrade character screen, if you don't have enough money, it shows an RV opportunity. So if you play on airplane mode only, you would only ever see the circling thing while you don't have enough money. Got it. Well, that's great for clarification, Johan. If at any point you think I should turn the adverts on and we're missing out on some of the monetization, please do let me know. I'm only doing it for the sake of getting through more of the game today. But very nice. I'm just about to fill my bag up again. And I should drop these off in here. And we can expand again in now. I love the fact it zooms out here to expand our area. It's a really great effect. So let's go and look at some of our missions here. Oh, so when I tap the missions at the top there, it actually takes me to the part of the screen, which I think is really smart. If you need any explanation at any point for any monetization thing, just ask and I'll try and reply. Perfect. You're the man. Thank you, sir. Alright, so I need 5 wood. So let's go and chop this down. Nice particle effects there. Let's go and gather all this up and get those red things while we're going. Ooh. Okay. So really nice bit of hand holding here without being without any pop-up saying, oh, go do this, go do that. Just showing us on the camera, which is a really great trick. Really like it. What's this dude? So a hoverboard, which will obviously increase our speed. And a chest full of gems, which will increase our gems, obviously. Johan, how long does the hoverboard last for? Is that a few minutes or something? So here we go. So now I need the red things. So let's do that. Really nice. 3 minutes, right. So we can get a rewarded video, 3 minutes for an extra speed, which is real nice. And these are classic monetization sort of tactics for Arcade Idol, which I love. I love the exploration time. That one's going to expand in 30 seconds, which is great. And what can I do with this fella? Anything right now? Well, I can do my speed for 25. I see. So now I'm taking the bag and the life and the tools all cost more than 70, which is why there's an opportunity, as Johan was saying, about if I had enough, I could purchase it. If not, you can have a rewarded video, which is real nice. I'm going to click the shop real quick. Oh, sell stuff. Oh, so I can, oh, nice. So I can sell my resources for cash, and the cash buys me upgrades. So the economy is real nice here. Perfectly makes sense to me. The hoverboard bonus gets you to max possible speed. Ah, okay. So that's really good to know. So if I did choose the hoverboard, that gives you a taster of the maximum speed in the game, which is only achievable by the upgrades if you're watching on the replay. And if you are watching on the replay, do leave me a comment underneath. Well, anyone watching, leave the comment for me so we can come back to it. Let's hit this expand button because it is so satisfying to do this. Nice. Oh, we got help, people. Oh, and there's a baddie there as well. Okay. Wow. All right. So gold, wood, and crystals, I'm calling them. And can we upgrade our bag again yet? Oh, here we go. Perfect. So now I've got enough monies. We can see that the spinning wheels on these options here have disappeared because we can complete all of them with the cash we have available. Honestly, I think I'm going to spend the 150 on the bag because as with most of these, your gathering up resources in the bag is pretty essential. And now you can see that because the cash is depleted, we now have the spinning thing here, which typically would be a rewarded video. I think we got that covered, right? So let's go around. I'm just going to get these red ones here. Tom says, this game is really nice. How long did it take you from the first prototype to this level of polish and detail? That is a great question, Tom. And I'm going to read the answers out if you're catching this on the replay. Way too long to admit, says Joan. Lots of iterations. They started the game at the end of 2022. But it wasn't the only game they were working on. So just goes to show it looks like it took a long time to me, but this is super nice. Obviously got vibes of Little Universe about it, as do all Arcade Idol, or it should be the other way around because that's a later one, but it feels really good. I love the character animations. I've got loads in that, so let's get some gold while we're here, and then we want to start. Oh, here's going. This better one. And there's a baddie over there. So again, we're about 12 minutes in, which is nice. Oops. We're about 12 minutes in. I'm just going to get the rest of this gold to finish off this one. Then I'm going to see how we end up fighting this guy. I know we've got a gun, so I'm guessing we're going to shoot him, but we'll look at the mechanics on the shooting there as well, which would be nice. Oops. And let's just do this then. All right, so auto firing, which is great. Nice. Oh, and it gives us gold as well. Bonus. We'll take it. Thank you very much. Got him. All right. My Little Universe and Dreamdale are huge inspiration sources, says Yoen. Yeah, it does show, to be fair, but I think what's really great, and I'm really pleased you were so candid on the inspiration aspect of that, Yoen, because it doesn't feel like those games at all. It just has that vibe about it, which is no bad thing at all, because obviously they are crazy successful games. Let's just... Oh... Alright, let's get the baddie. What happens? How much does he shoot us? Oh, quite a bit then, or not? Oh, I kept killing him. I got him. Right. Right. So now what's nice about that is that the icons disappeared, so it tells me I don't need the gold anymore. And what was down here? Because there were people down here. Let's just avoid that guy right now. Let's fill that thing up. Alright, super interesting. So where's... So there's the people. So again, tapping on that mission at the top. And I know this is kind of a small detail, but I think it's super important to show the level of thinking about this from a UX point of view. Because obviously with this game, it's an exploration-based game. And we're clearly trying to keep the interest of the player. I mean, let me rephrase that. There's so much going on here with so many options. It's easy for the player to kind of forget, especially a potato like me, forget what I was doing what my goal was. I was busy killing him, and then I saw some of these, and then I picked them up, then I chopped some wood for no reason whatsoever. So I really like the fact, and I'm going to press it now. So I'm going to press at the top, very top of your screen where it says mission 9. I'm going to press that, and there you go. It's bringing me back to the next mission at hand, which I think is real nice. And it's also giving us the fact that we get 125 cash for that, which again can be used to upgrade our stuffs. I'm going to avoid this dude here. And we need a ton of things on there. So enemies are an optional way to gather resources. Very cool. But I like the fact that we get something for killing them as well. I think that's important. You know, if we have a load of enemies just for no good reason, that's irritating. The actual environment here is really beautiful. The colours are just spot on. I don't know how vibrant it is for you guys on the stream here, but it's super pumped and super spicy here. It's really nice. And I've got 4 more, so let's just go down and drop some of these in here. Alright, not many more to get. So 7, and it tells me at the top there. Very nice, Jan. So it tells me I need 7 crystals. And that even changed. I know it's really small on you, for you on the stream here, but the mission at the top there, it now says I needed 7 red gems that just pulsed. I love it. And 5 gold. Now, if you take a look at the white writing of the number 5 there on the gold, and watch what happens when I collect them. It goes green, which tells me I've got everything. And I think the level and attention to detail there is credit to you. So we can expand downwards in a minute. So I'm just gonna, what else did I need over here? Wood. Let's go and chop these trees down, fill a little bit up while we're waiting for the expansion there. So what are we thinking so far? Do let me know in the chat there. What are we thinking so far? Do you like the graphics? Do you like the game? Because obviously I'm just going to fill this up. I don't know if that as a minute has gone by yet. I'm just going to avoid this fella right now. 20 seconds. So let me let me know. Playtime wise, the first planet is approximately 2 hours of gameplay. The second is 4 to 6 hours. Wow, that's insane. Kudos, dude. And here we go. Waiting for that satisfying moment. Ooh, that was huge. Nice. Alright, and we have a new mission. I think we actually completed 2 missions then. But let's go into this mini-map, which is telling us. Look at that. God damn it. Nice. And there's loads of woods down here, which is great. Alright, yeah, the only thing, I would definitely just have this screen disappear when you tap anywhere on the screen. And let's zoom back in. I enjoy playing it. Curious how this game's found a large audience on Android compared to iOS. Is there any reason for this? Okay. Good question. Oh, that's blocked. Okay. I'm deviating from the missions here, but this is the way these roll. Oh, there's more over here. Very nice. That was a quick win, so I'm going to do that. So I'm going to press that there. And I need to unlock that, but I need to do this one first. So back and get the gold. Nice. Yeah, so I did. Thanks. Yeah, I didn't mean to keep banging on about that. It's just instinctively I kept doing it. I think that's a easy fix, right? Okay. Very nice indeed. I'm going to get this more gold here because I need a ton of it. I need 15 wood for this little thing. So I think we should do that next because I think that's going to be some sort of helper. Or it appears to be, I don't know what it is, but let's find out. So let's go on the hunt for some trees. And I'm going to fill that thing up by the gold. And I love this, the fact that you can choose your own way of doing stuff on these games. You've got the agency to pick it gives you so many options to play it how you want to play it in whatever order. And I think that's super powerful because you kind of make your own little missions up, which is really nice. But it really hooks you in, which I think is great. I should have enough now, right? What does this thing do? Oh, expands in half an hour. Oh boy. Okay. Well, nice monetization there as well. We would obviously be skipping that to get the 30 minutes down to nothing. Very nice. This needs wood. I can't get there yet unless I can't run around that, I guess. I have to get rid of this wall. Pretty sure I can't run down here. No. Okay. And I need red, so let's get some red. Oops, or pink. The game is still at the beginning of its scale, so we're exploring things. Thanks, Jan. That was going to be my answer. Literally, we scale on Android, which is why you'll see predominantly more installs on Android at the beginning. As with most games, you'll find. Then once you get the creatives in place, you get the wins, the team goes to work on the marketing and all the rest of it. The game gets added to, polished up, refined, tweaked, A/B tests, and then it gets moved over once you've got the winning formulas initially. Where's my bag? My bag's full. Let's go and drop these things off. Here, as it goes to 30 minutes directly, it's because it's not supposed to be the next bubble to expand. So we allowed it, but you still wanted to direct players through the timers on each bubbles. Oh, that's super interesting. So, as I was saying before, I was playing it my own way. So as a designer, they wanted to expand. They had a natural order to expand on the landscape themselves, but I went out of order because I am totally out of order, obviously, always. But instead of saying no, you can't do it, they allowed it, but put an additional. I don't even need red things. Put an elongated timer on it, which I think is a really smart idea. If I go and get the order, if I go through the order, does that decrease down or does it stay at 30 minutes? Just out of curiosity. So I've got a full bag of red here. I'm just going to try and sell it to this guy, right? Because I thought I might as well. So hold on. So I've got. I should go down to 0, but earn cash. Oh, you got to do it one by one. Oh, I can do it like that. Oh, nice. Look at that. Very cool. I like it. That's always so handy to do it that way. I think that's really smart. Dude, you're crushing it with this. The UX is lovely. And this machine here looks like it's maxed out. So that's making us or collecting us crystals as well. So I'm going to go and sell those ones because I might as well. And then we can go back to this guy and get some upgrades. So what have we got? Well, let's go speed. Obviously, that's a no-brainer. We don't have enough for a new bag. Life doesn't seem to be a problem right now in this game. Life is typically hard, but tools is chopping. I think speed's more important. Let's do speed. Very cool. Oh yeah, that is faster. Nice. All right. Well, I needed gold, I think. So let's tap on that, which I think is so handy. So I'm pretty sure I needed gold. Have any user reviews led to any changes in the game, or are you sticking to what the data says? Nice question there, Frantic. So, have you found any insights that have influenced any decisions from user reviews? It won't decrease. All the bubbles have their own timers, but it just doesn't go drastically higher in one go on the critical path. Got it. Nice. Skills. Thanks, Shane. So yeah, it's a great question from Frantic. Any user reviews influenced any decisions, or even if it's not influenced decisions, has it given you any ideas as well? I think I'd add that to that question. That's a great question, Frantic. And where's... I needed a few more gold here, so let's get these. So if you've got any questions while we have the developer of this game on the stream with us, this is your chance to ask anything you want and he will answer as much as he can, I'm sure. Keep it specifically about the game, I would say, because there's a lot of learnings here. I'm going to get that one just in case. Yeah, the game data is key. I'm just going to kill this baddie. No pressure. Easy. Nice. So game data is key, but we tried some A/B tests based on user reviews to check if it was just one guy's opinion or a bigger issue. So am I right in thinking that was some sort of bug or something? Or was it a design element? I'd love to know if you've got any good inspiration from the user reviews. So we just opened up that brick wall as I was gassing away there. So I need some trees. So let's go and gather some trees. 3 over here, we'll do that. So what we're thinking so far in the chat, we liking this game? And do get the questions in, because it's a rare opportunity that we try and bring this to you guys. And Yoan's been so generous with his time here today, so I'd highly recommend getting all the questions that you've always wanted to know. Get them in now. 15. Oh, there's a tree maker here. Very nice. So these machines are basically the workers that we normally see in arcade idle games. I think this is a really nice take on it, that you're building machines that basically are harvesting them for you. I really like that. I'm going to pick these blue things up as well after I fill my bag up with these fellas first, because we should have enough now. Oh, what's this thing? Right, so 20 minutes for that timer, which I went, oh, there is a worker. Oh, so now he's collecting them. Oh, I know, 60 red to activate the automated tree machine. Nice, Top Arcade. Some tweaks and features have been tested, removed, changed due to user reviews as well. So there we go. Nice. And I need to earn some cash to upgrade my bag. What have I... So do I have 25 and 20 in my bag? Yeah, okay, got it. I've no idea what I'm doing. Okay, so I have to wait for that timer. Good. And like I said, I have no idea what I'm doing. So that is like a get out of jail potato proof plan for me, that up there. I really like that, because if I get lost, I can just I can just go back. Okay, so I need 10 wood to fill up that fella there. I can just go back and press that, and that gets me back on track. How different is the game today from the original idea, and what's the biggest change and challenge? Frantic is crushing it with the questions. Nice. Oh, there's another guy there. And what were these blue things? Okay, another resource. What's this thing? A gold suit. Oh, nice. Oh, I'm outside the bubble now. So I guess what I should do as well. So If we zoom out, you can see here we've got our area lit up that we've expanded through the various portals or whatever, not portals, the expansion sort of what's it, so I don't know the official name. But let's see what happens when we run out of air and we go outside. It gives us a generous amount of time here, but shortly we will get a little air timer above our head here, which is counting down now. So what happens when we die? Oh, well, that was sad. I like the animation though. Alright, and it just puts us straight back in. Very nice. So if I ever... Now, so what I want to do, I'm just going to fill that up. Whatever I was doing. Because I want to see what happens where it puts me if I die at the top here. I don't know. Oh, so they want... Oh, okay. So I've got stuff to do up here. Alright. So let's go out here. That needs gold and wood. I'm going to say no, but it's not true. Because I'm really enjoying this. So, is that outside? That is, isn't it? Or not? Maybe just on the edge there. Where else can I go here? Let's go over here and let's see where it puts us now. Oh, look, even the... Very nice. So it does put us in different places. Typically, it will choose a respawn location at the nearest point, I guess. I've had a pre-workout to wake me up. Not that I'll be gymming it later. Well, good for you, Frantic. Kudos to you. Dying puts you to the... Oh, sorry, Yane, I missed your comment there. Dying puts you to the nearest bubble spot without losing resources. Based on A/B tests beforehand, you lost your resources. Yeah, I was going to say, I think it's really nice that you don't, and I was guessing you'd have a dedicated respawn point at the closest, and you would appear closest to that. Let's get some wood, which we know is down here somewhere. Okay, so we're quite resilient against those enemies, which is nice. Non-punitive enemies, which is always good to know. And we should have a bunch of wood down here. Let's go and grab this, because we might as well. Really nice, those managers there. Can you go into the water? Asked Tom. And I'm reading out the comments here, just in case you don't see them on the replay. Oh, 12 more. Water's just an obstacle. When World 2, you can fish. Oh my god. Okay, great. Yeah, nice, says Tom. I agree, that is nice as well. Who doesn't want to do a spot of fishing, right? What's really great about this, and I know it's a Homa game, and I know Yoan's a super cool guy, as you can see in the chat, so +1s for Yoan in the chat there. This is kind of really interesting to me. Oh, look at this. The environment is really nice. So I need blue things and gold for that. And you can see there, nice little detail. There's actually a line that's filling up there as well, which is very cool. Gold and blue. I don't think we've come across any blue things. Oh, there's an arrow pointing. Oh boy, so I need to go down there for blue. Okay. Gold and trees. Alright, we can do that. +1 for what? Says Colette. Just +1 because you're here. What is up, Colette? Good to see you. It's nice to be back on a Friday. Glad you all joined us, and I think this is a great way to kick off August with a look at some of the games. Tom asks, what is the expected lifespan of such a game? If it took you nearly a year to get to this stage, it should be around longer than those hyper casual games, right? Well, like I said, I'm going to try and let Yoan answer most of this, but I will jump in when needed. I'm going to sell some stuff because I really want to get some cash. And I really need to get a lot of cash because I want that bag. And I bet Yoan didn't think he was going to get so much homework for a Friday afternoon. That's a bit disappointing, isn't it? But we appreciate you. And we're all loving this game, so awesome. So in terms of the expected lifespan, that's a very difficult one to answer with any massive clarity. Yeah, sure, I'm going to sell it all. I want to know how much this bag is. Yes is the short answer, Tom, which I think you already know the answer to that in terms of longer than hyper casual. They're very different beasts. And of course, you know, we can... I need to be careful what I say, but you know, there's very much many different paths that we can take a game like this. In terms of, I don't want to say too much, but the options on games like this are vast in terms of... I don't know if I'm allowed to say it, so I'm not going to. But yes, a lot longer, and the payback is you know, significantly different than a hyper casual. I think that's fair to say. All right, can I get a new bag, please? No. Well, there we go. That's why I wanted Joan to answer that, because I don't want to speak out of turn. But yeah, so in terms of lifespan, 3 to 5 years, right? Rather than, you know, unless you have a unicorn hyper casual, you're looking 6 to 8 weeks potentially for the biggest growth in revenue. It's not strictly true, of course, these days, but you know, go on, say it. No, I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it. But you know, there's lots of options open with games like this. You know, it's not necessarily just iOS and Android, stuff like that, right? I think that you get my point without me saying anything. So yeah, whole different beast, but I don't know what I'm doing. I'm running around like a headless potato. I'm going to sell some more stuff. I really want a new bag. So mean. Yoan, does it tell me why don't I know how much I need? Or have I missed the point somewhere? Let me just get all these. Oh boy, it's hot in here. Okay. So I don't know how much the bag costs, right? I'm just wondering if it would tell me on that graphic, or the rewarded video would just do it automatically. Frantic says, this game is giving me an idea for a concept I was working on, but wasn't sure to make it a runner or a game like this. Nice. Then the work here is done. Perfect. That's what I like to hear. And I've got to say, this is just, I'm having so much fun with this. I have no idea what I'm doing at this point, because obviously I'm waffling away to you guys. Oh yeah, I wanted to do that. Gold. But I do like an arcade idol anyway, as you guys know. These types of games are great, says Colette. Cat Quest is another similar genre that's been around a long time. I bet this one will be around a long time too. I agree. This type of game can adapt well in some foreign markets. China, for example, could work well as there's not too much violence. And actually, that is a really great point, isn't it? This is super wholesome. And really real mass market theme, really. Everyone understands it. I think that's a really great point about the wholesomeness of it. There's no violence. There's, it's real nice. Just gonna get the rest of this gold if I can. So in China, they don't like more violent games. I don't know if that's strictly accurate in terms of that, but there's a lot of rules and stuff in China, and you have to be super careful. We have our own China publishing team. So we obviously at Homa do publish in China. So I am not going to pretend to be an expert on those markets. You've got about 10,000 different Android stores in markets. So it's um, a very different setup all over the shop. But yeah, did I not build that tree thing? Oh boy, okay. I thought I built, so I need red things for the tree. I wonder if you were not in airplane mode, it would showcase the amount of money. If you were not, sorry, Yoan, thank you. If you were not in airplane mode, it would showcase the amount of money needed. That's what I was thinking. Thanks, Yoan. So that's why I don't know how much it's going to cost me, because I'm on airplane mode. Here it doesn't, because it's trying to load an ad so it can showcase the button active for the player, but not to be frustrated with an inactive RV button. Got it. Thank you for clarifying that. I'm so glad you're here. Well, how long we got? All right, we're definitely going to wait till that other area has expanded. I haven't once got bored here. I've no idea what I'm doing again. So I've got to wait for that thing, but we've got loads of other options. I am going to go and sell this stuff because I can. Well, that should give me loads here. Must I get the bag now? Come on. That is brutal. I wonder if it's 500. Ianis says, looks amazing, well done. Did you work on the polish and the amount of content on the first try? Oh, red. Okay. So, yeah. Super fun. The resources tend to respawn quite quickly as well, which is nice. 42, and I've only got... Okay. Yeah. I won't read that one out because there's lots of big words there. But yeah, it is more wholesome for China. I think it's a very different market, but there is data leaning towards things like, I think that's accurate. Yeah, I think I've got a question then. So, what was the first sort of version of this, Yom? Well, how obviously you guys have done a ton of work and there's been loads and loads of changes, but how much gameplay, for instance, did you have on your first test on this one? I think that would be quite an interesting one too for people to understand. All right. The first versions are small levels before we switched to one big level. So it wasn't in the same scope at all. Okay, nice. And again, completely forgotten what I'm doing. Oh, I'm waiting for that thing. Alright. But there was something down here, wasn't there, that we needed? Maybe over here for the blue things? There we go. I knew that. Oh boy. Alright, wood. Okay, so got 10 minutes. We're gonna wrap it up, but I really wanted to give this a good run today, and I hope you've enjoyed playing alongside me today, and just shows you the level of quality of this game, because it is by far, and I like all the Homa games, but for me this is This is right up my street. It really is. The level of quality. There's not been one thing here that's been remotely janky, which is kind of impressive. The onboarding was great. I will definitely be continuing playing this. Now, this is where I get the blue things. And this is where I probably... So that needs gold and blue things. So yeah, there's a whole heap of here. VST Game Studio, did you run interstitial ads on this type of game? Okay. Yep. But I'll let Yoan answer again because he's doing all my work today, which I love it. So yeah, if you've got some questions, be sure to get them in pretty fast before we start to wrap things up here today. I am going to get this bag as well. Oh my goodness. Save me, someone. Alright. So VSD asked about the interstitials. Yeah, with different timers. The lower being every 9 seconds and the bigger being every 3 minutes. Amazing. Oh boy. So yeah, if you're a studio and you think you've got the capacity to build one of these, or you're looking to build one of these, come and chat, reach out to us. We really want to talk to you. If you made a bigger game that hasn't seen the success you'd want, and you think it would fit well in the Homa portfolio, then do hit us up. And of course, all you guys that you're making games, be sure to come and test with us. We'll run it through. We'll pay for the ads to test your marketability game, just like Yoan did to start off with. And you could see your game in our portfolio soon, which we'd love to see. And of course, if you see the good metrics, you will get a publishing manager will come along and work with you for the other iterations, or you myself, you can book a call with me and we'll go through your game and see how we can make some improvements, try and get some of your numbers up, because that's how we roll. We want you to win, and we're here to help you do that. So yeah, run some tests with us and we'll come on and help you make some changes and see what we can do to get your numbers up, be it retention or the CPI, all the good stuff. And once again, I've completely forgotten. 3 minutes and counting. So get your questions in for Yoan now. I'm going to make him earn his money. Make him earn his Friday beer while we're still going. My own mission, is to get this bag, and I reckon I've done it now. I must have done it now. There we go. 700. That was brutal. All for 5. I'm going to spend the monies. So I got my bag, which I'm happy about. So that's good. We've got 3 minutes. And we're going to do this last expansion. I really want to see what's over here as well. So that was gold and blue. Sorry for dumbing down the icons. That's crystals and trees. We could be able to do that one quite easy. Very nice visually. I like the colour saturation, and the butterflies are a nice touch, says Colette. Yeah, exactly. It's just enough to have that level of polish without distracting from the core game. It's those nice little touches that, for me, really sets me alight. I love it. I love to see the quality and the love shown in the games, which is really cool. Ianis says, when working on a similar game, should we focus mostly on progression, retention, playtime rather than CPI? And the short answer is all of it. And it's a horrible answer because I know that's not what you want to hear, but you kind of do need all of it. You really need to make sure your CPI is relatively low, looking under 60 cents. Obviously, we'll take the other KPIs into consideration, but it's all part of it. Even if you still need good numbers on the CPI to make the game marketable. So I would concentrate on all of it. If there's one bit of advice I would give you, is make the core action of your game fun before you start adding any other bits and pieces. This is just fun to run around, and the action of chopping is really effortless and really fun, and it works really well. As you can see, I'm just running around aimlessly, and I'm not fussed about it at all. It's just fun doing it. So I think that's key. Ianis. So don't forget, it's about the game. It's always about the game. You can do some trickery on bits and bobs, but if your game, it just needs to be fun, right? Definitely, as long as you don't have a $10 CPI, it's much more important to focus on the product itself. Home you get CPI. There we go. I didn't read that. That's a great answer. I agree completely. Yeah, as long as it's not wildly high, right? But we have one of our creative team is like second to none, basically. So we can help you with that. That's one of our superpowers here, along with the internal data systems that we have. So yeah, just make your game fun. Keep your eye on the product, as Johan said. I like that. Here we go. All right, so we're closing in on the hour. That is an hour. Went really fast for me, Johan. That is amazing. And I'll probably butcher in your name. I feel like I am. So here we go. Last bit of satisfaction here. Okay, nice. And it's opened up the blue area, which is great. And all that excitement made me want to sneeze. How about that? I just couldn't contain myself. Great, so now we've got our new resources with these blue bits. I like the fact that we've got another hover dude there, and it's giving us some free blue things just kicking around there. Do we have enough time for this one? Oh, what's this guy? Help! What do I do with him? Oh, do I have to... Wait, what? As if I didn't have enough to do already. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. So... I'm kind of... What do I do with these guys? Even on the first row, you still haven't discovered the transformer machines. Oh, what? Transformer machines? What's that? Input 2 different resource to get a third type. Wow, so you got like some mix 'em ups, some wizardry to get different resources. Now, Johan, before we start wrapping this up today, obviously I haven't... Yeah, so there's a green thing there that I haven't come across yet. How critical is that third sort of potion maker? I know it's not a potion. That what did you call it? Transformated machines. How important is that? Is that something you think you could have maybe added in as a mission to draw my attention to, or what do you think? You know, would that be like a funsy type thing to do? How many people were part of the development team? 4 people built this game, so there you go. That is amazing. I need to sell something or do something here, because I've completely lost what I'm going to be doing. So yeah, that's my only question. These guys want to be linked to the big bubble. You need to expand the bubble for them to be happy and start working like the workers. Okay. So down here with the help guys, they're out of the zone, right? which is probably this thing, no? So gold and blue. There's some blue there we can do. Right, okay, got ya. Yeah, I was just curious when you said it because it sounds super fun. And I was just wondering if that had ever come up, that it was, you know, something you could highlight earlier. But, you know, you've got so much content in this game. I think it's more fun to start exploring. And at some point, even though I've gone out of sync of the correct order, it will catch up with me at the end and lead me towards it, I'm guessing. So I think that's super smart. But I've really enjoyed this, and congratulations. I think everybody in that chat to say a huge congratulations on this game, and we wish you all the very best for it. It's got every chance of absolutely killing it, I'd say. Super nice. It allows us to have a secondary, tertiary. No, that is right. Yeah, secondary or tertiary resource without taking up too much space in the world, and control more efficiently the progression. I love it. I don't think I've ever come across like the mix up type stuff. Too much things at once. Yeah, Yoin is remote, based in France. Very cool. So mission 14 is telling me I need 25. Is that going to go green? No. So I'm going to just do this gold. Then we're going to start to wrap things up. Although I just want to keep playing. So there we go. There's that thing. The get out of jail potato free. Remind where we are on track. That one's going to take 40 minutes. But what's really good as well is the fact that we've got so much to do in the meantime. We're not bored. And even if we say, all right, I'm just going to go away for 45 minutes and wait for that to happen, we can come back. I'm just going to sell all the things because I can. Or I can press the sell all button, which you've probably been screaming at me saying, why don't you just press that rather than doing the sliders? But there we go. Like I said, it's my stream and I can do what I want. So there. All right. It's going to have to wrap it up because we're over a little bit. Yoin, you're a total legend. Thank you so much for taking the time and being so extensive on your answers today. Super appreciate it. So, guys, that is Life Bubble. What do you think? Come on, out of 10. Oh, should we do a vote? We do a vote. Let's just do a vote. What do you think? Give me your 10s or your 9s or your 8s or your 7s. I'm going to have to press the button. I am out of practice here. Charging is on hold. Okay. I didn't do the famous... oh my goodness. I didn't do the famous vote. Let's do that. Let's do that. Because I can. So, it is that time. If only I knew what button to press. We can have a vote. I legit don't know how to do it. I've forgotten. That? Kind of. Alright, get your votes in, people. What's happening there? There's always something in there. So, what do we think? Out of 10 in that chat box there. Let's give some love to Yoin. Honest answers. It's got to be a 10 for me. I don't normally give 10s. I'll give it 9 point something because 10. It's not yet. But I don't know what I'd change here. I really don't know what I'd change, and I think we'd do you a disservice to criticise anything right now. The graphics are really nice. It's got such a lovely feel for it. I'd love to know how long it took you, how many different times you did the character running animation, or did you just smash it on the first go? But it just fits and sets a really nice feel and tone. There's a sell all button there, which I really, which is genius because I knew that was there. But yeah, what we got? Come on, let's get those votes in the chat as we're on live. If you're on the replay and you've kept this long, give me a comment down below. Thank Yoin for all his generosity and his answers today. Not 10 because of the map not being close able to through a simple tap on. Okay, yeah, all right, fair dues. Do you know what's interesting, Yo? There we go. You found the flaw. That's unbelievable. That's the only thing I could find that I didn't like today. I didn't use that map, so I don't know. Did it change it? I got to stop playing it. I just want to keep playing it. I didn't use the map very much, but I think it's a really nice feature. There is links to the game in the description, so go and download it. That's the apart from liking this video and subscribing if you could or you want to see more. The best way, obviously, like the video, but go and download. There's Android and iOS links in the description, so be sure to show your support that way. And tens all the way here, Yoan. Congratulations. Once again, thank you for being so generous with and candid with your answers. Great questions today, everybody. Thank you so much for joining with us. Next week, we've got a game ideation. We're going to go through the ideation framework with George. We've got a presentation to show you. We're going to concentrate on FPS games next week, on how we can twist and reimagine the FPS. So that should be one to look out for. So that should be super fun. And the week after that, we're going to be looking at Agent Action, which is another game that's doing pretty well from Homa right now. But last bit's coming in. We added the map from the beginning, but it's mostly for people later in the game to remember where are those green resources already, especially in World 2, which is four times bigger. Yeah, I think that's a great point, because I could kind of I could remember where the resources were, and I think the map, as you expand the environment, obviously it's like, oh my god, I cannot remember where the heck those things were, and the mini map then becomes actually a really useful thing, for want of a terrible way of putting that. But yeah, okay, that makes sense. Thanks everybody. That's gonna do it for me. So with all that said, that's it from me for now. Thank you once again to Yoan. Good luck with the game. Thank you everybody for joining us. Give us a like and subscribe. Come and join us next week, and we'll be doing game ideation, reimagining the FPS genre. How about that? All right, Discord, Sensor Tower, everything's in the link, linked in the description, and I will catch you this time next week. All right, guys, see you later. Bye.